Hi, it's Jenny Collis. I'm here with Career Connections, and I'm here at the Sewing Gallery in Princeton with Sue Hardin. She is the owner of the shop, and she is going to tell us a little bit about the sewing business today. Thank you, Sue, for being here, and we're going to ask you a few little questions. Just tell us a little bit about the Sewing Gallery and about your background.
Well, the Sewing Gallery has been about since 2010. This month is their 10-year anniversary. I love to sew. I love fabric. I love bringing people together on a different level. It's just a wonderful industry. It's not a dying art. Definitely not now with masks and everything that goes along with it. I miss sewing in the school system. I want to put a plug in that I think sewing needs to be brought back into the industry. My career started back in 1978 with a great home ec teacher, which was Ray Sewsbury at Spanishburg High School. So I love sewing from there, and it's just grown over the years.
So tell us, what does a typical day look like for you in this industry?
Well, we come in and cut everything on, and you never know what the day's going to hold, how many machines you're going to take in for repair, how many alterations is going to come about. You have to get anywhere from 2 to 4 quilts done in a day, depending on size, and then there's waiting on customers. We try to have 2 to 3 people available at all time to service the client, because service is key in any type of industry or business that you're in, and we strive on great service.
Absolutely. So, what kind of training would someone need who, if they're interested in either being like a seamstress or owning their own shop, what kind of training do you recommend? Or I know you all offer classes here as well with sewing.
Well, we offer classes here. If someone was going to take up alterations where it's not in the school system anymore, I would start with a basic class in this type of store, the setting, because we teach you about the machines firsthand versus purchasing it online. It's really great that you go online and do the research yourself, but what's important when you're purchasing a machine is being able to, if you've got questions, we're able to answer them right here in the store. And we find out and ask you a lot of questions. How far are you going to take your sewing ability? And what else goes along with it? There's lots of great YouTubes out there that can help you, the videos that can help you grow in the industry. But the key is your foundation with sewing from the bottom up. If you don't have a good foundation, you will find yourself stumbling, and it can cost you more long term. And we're here to help you. We do alterations in the store, so if there's questions, but at this point we don't teach clothing in our store because that would be bringing on a new line of fabrics. But we can guide people and give them a good foundation in the industry.
So, as a business owner and in this industry, what do you think you would say is the most challenging part of your job, of your career?
Alterations would be the biggest challenge, because no 2 alterations are the same in the industry, whether it's on 5 different prom dresses. The hems are always different. The product that they use is always very different. You just got to be ready to tackle whatever you're faced with. Sometimes people ask the impossible things with clothing, to let out clothing where there's no extra material to let out. Or another big challenge is when somebody loses 20 or 30 pounds, they want you to take those clothing, take it down 3 sizes, and they're better off to go and buy a new outfit, because the cost for us to alter it would cost them more.
Right. What about the most rewarding part of your job?
The most rewarding part is when you're either doing one of the memory bears, you're doing one of the pillows with someone's shirt, usually the dad's, or you're doing an athlete that has graduated all the way from college, and the mom brings in all the shirts for you to put together, or a family member that has passed, whether it's a mother or a father, aunt, uncle, sister, cousin, brother, and you put the quilt together and you watch how emotional it gets when you complete it.
Right, that would be very.
That's the
Very touching.
reward, is you're part of the history that has passed for them, but you're keeping it alive with the memories of a quilt or a pillow or a bear.
Absolutely. So, what do you think if you had to give advice to high school students today, whether they're interested in seamstress or just being a business owner, being involved in something in business, what advice would you give to high school students today?
I know what the most important thing is with that one is you need to find someone that you feel is a great leader. You hope that your parents guide you in the job that you choose with the owner or the leader of that organization. It has the most impact on your life forever. Who you start with when you're in high school, where you work, that leadership goes along with that young student. The habits go along with it too. It's all in who a person goes to work for when they're in high school, and it starts their work habits, ethics at that point. That's the most important thing in any job, whether it's hairdressing, banking, and I think if you're interested in a career, you need to try to get in contact with the leadership and try to work there.
Great advice. Thank you, Sue. And she's going to show us around the shop here in just a second. We appreciate your time. That was a great interview. Thank you.